Hey, did you hear this? There's this story going around that one of the three great ninjas of Iga, Hattori Hanzo, wasn't actually a ninja. Isn't that surprising?
Oh, that's an interesting one, Sora. Yeah, Hattori Hanzo is famous as a leader of ninjas. But the truth is, he wasn't a ninja himself. He was actually a respected samurai.
Wait, what? How does that even make sense? How can you be a leader of ninjas without being a ninja yourself?
Hold your horses. Today, I'll break down the real story of Hattori Hanzo and explain how he became so famous despite not being a ninja himself.
First off, did you know that the name Hattori Hanzo was passed down through the generations?
Yep, in the Hattori family, Hanzo was a title passed down from one generation to the next. The most famous Hanzo is the second one, Hattori Masanari. When people talk about Hattori Hanzo, they're usually referring to him.
Right, he served Tokugawa Ieyasu and led the Iga and Koga ninjas. But if he was the leader of ninjas, what was he actually doing?
Hanzo's main role was as a battlefield commander, leading troops into battle rather than sneaking around like a ninja. He did use ninjas for intelligence and covert operations, but he was more of a frontline warrior. He was particularly skilled with the spear and in martial arts. On the battlefield, he was known for being the first to charge in or make significant contributions to the fight.
So, Hanzo was respected as a warrior. The fact that he led ninjas just shows how much trust he earned.
Exactly. One of his most famous moments was during the Iga Crossing in 1582. After Oda Nobunaga was killed in the Hono-ji incident, Ieyasu was stranded in Sakai, facing serious danger. To get back to Mikawa safely, he needed to cross through Iga territory. Hanzo and his Iga ninjas were the ones tasked with protecting him on this perilous journey.
The Iga crossing must have been tricky, especially since the Iga region had suffered heavily under Nobunaga's attacks. Hanzo must have had to do some serious negotiating with the locals.
That's what makes Hanzo so impressive. He negotiated with the local samurai and ninjas, convincing them to help safeguard Ieyasu. Thanks to Hanzo's efforts, Ieyasu made it through Iga and returned to Mikawa safely. That's the legendary success of the Iga crossing.
That success must have deepened Ieyasu's trust in Hanzo. After that, Hanzo continued to serve as the protector of Edo Castle, right?
Yep, he led the Iga ninjas in guarding Edo Castle and carrying out intelligence missions. There's even a famous story about his incredible strength. He's said to have thrown an enemy so hard that it knocked down another one. That's why he was nicknamed Oni Hanzo, or Demon Hanzo.
But there's also the story about how he couldn't bring himself to carry out Ieyasu's orders to end his son's life, right? Even though he was a strong warrior, that must have been really hard for him.
Yeah, witnessing the seppuku, a traditional Japanese ritual suicide by samurai to restore honor through disembowelment of Ieyasu's son, Nobuyasu, must have been unbearable for Hanzo. He couldn't bring himself to do the final blow. Despite that, Ieyasu continued to deeply value Hanzo's loyalty and service.
So in the end, while Hattori Hanzo is famous as a ninja leader, he was actually a loyal samurai who served Tokugawa Ieyasu with honor.
Exactly. His leadership of the ninjas and unwavering dedication to Ieyasu are why his name has become synonymous with ninja legends. A figure like Hanzo, with such a rich and varied history, is bound to be remembered through the ages.
History really is fascinating. Everyone, make sure to think about the real Hattori Hanzo and his legacy.
Alright, catch you in the next video. We're going to dive even deeper into ninja history.
By the way, Ryu, we're dressed up as ninjas. So I'm thinking it might be time to start some ninja training. What do you think?
Huh? You mean like jumping off trees and scaling cliffs?
Yep. Wanna try it with me?
I think I'll pass for now. I might just stick to reading some ninja scrolls and take it one step at a time.
Yeah, let's take it slow. See you next time.
See you later. And don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up.